And this is Cosmeston Park between Barry and Penarth. And they have the cafe there and a lot of other things. It's a beautiful park. And you'll find that they are going to put an aqua park up there, which a lot of people are against. And just have a look at this as well. See these caravans? I picked a day because it was a lovely day. I didn't realise they were filming here. And this is Casualty, of course. They do a lot of casualty filming around here in Cardiff and Barry. Now for the history of Cosmeston Park.
Cosmeston Country Park, located between Penarth and Sully in the Vale of Glamorgan, has a rich and varied history that spans centuries, from its origins as a medieval village to its transformation into a modern country park and nature reserve. Early history and the medieval village. Norman influence. From Norman times, the ownership of Cosmeston was linked to Cardiff Castle. In 1766, it became property of the Bute family, who significantly influenced the land. Medieval village, circa 12th-14th century. The original village of Cosmeston was established in the early 12th century, growing around a fortified manor house built by the de Costantin family, early Norman invaders of Wales. The village, originally named Costentinstune, would have comprised stone round houses with thatched roofs, and housed around 50 to 100 people. De Caversham family. Around 1316, the manor passed to the de Caversham family, who brought a more organised approach to the village's development. Most of the excavated buildings at the site date from the 14th century. Decline. There's no evidence of the village continuing to develop after the late Middle Ages. It's possible that the Black Death in the 1340s, its low-lying flood-prone location, or political upheaval in the 14th century, contributed to its abandonment. By the 20th century, all traces of the medieval village had vanished from local memory. Industrial era and quarrying. Limestone quarrying. The site was extensively quarried for limestone, used in the production of cement. Quarrying began in the 1880s, and a large cement works operated on the site until 1970. The two main lakes in the park are actually flooded limestone quarries, with the eastern lake begun in the 1920s, and the western one opened in the late 1940s. Closure. The cement works and quarries finally closed in 1969-1970, leaving a derelict landscape. Transformation into a country park. Countryside Act 1968. A government white paper in 1966 recommended establishing publicly accessible country parks, particularly on sites needing improvement. Cosmeston, being despoiled land near towns, was ideally suited. The Countryside Act of 1968 provided local authorities with the power to implement these recommendations. Development and opening, 1970s-1980s. The then South Glamorgan County Council, and the Vale of Glamorgan Borough Council, undertook the restoration of the land, aiming to create a safe and accessible countryside area. 1978. Cosmeston Country Park first opened to the public in phases, with funding from the Countryside Commission. During the landscaping and development, archaeological excavations uncovered the remains of the medieval village, leading to a unique project to reconstruct it. 1982. The entirety of Cosmeston Lakes Country Park, covering over 100 hectares of lakes, woodland and meadows, was open to the public. Medieval village reconstruction. Based on the archaeological findings from the 1980s, the decision was made to reconstruct the medieval village as it would have appeared in 1350. This has become a significant visitor attraction within the park, offering a glimpse into 14th century Welsh peasant life. Local nature reserve status. In May 2013, Cosmeston Lakes Country Park was designated a local nature reserve, recognizing its importance for wildlife and diverse habitats, some of which are sites of special scientific interest, SSSI. Today, Cosmeston Country Park is a popular destination, balancing conservation with recreation, and continues to be developed and improved.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of history that chap brought to us. But there you go. Anyway, I'd like to say, on a personal note, I actually learned to water ski on this before it became a country park a long time ago when I was younger. Do you see that? No swimming. As long as the council don't mind as long as you're spending money on the car parking, etc., etc., etc. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.